Childhood. A sense of liberty we never took advantage of. When life was more colorful and your mind wasn't lost in so many thoughts. When time went by quickly and we got excited about our birthdays. When we had birthday cakes instead of alcohol. When we grow up, we start feeling lots of things. Mostly we are wild and confused. How do I know what I want if we're in a stage of confusion? At 15, you're supposedly old enough to know what you want. At 16, you gotta be ready to find love. If not, what are you doing then? At 17, you gotta decide your whole future with one decision. But how do we know what we want? When you meet love for the first time, is that what you really want? How do we know if our hormones are speaking the truth if we've never experienced this before? Right now, our thoughts are incredibly clouded. Every day you end your day overwhelmed, wondering about every single detail of that day. Reliving it. We don't have too many problems like adults, but somehow our bewildered minds trick us. That is why I see confusion as a magic trick. We never know how our minds will play us. What's their next move? What do they have hidden up their sleeve? But when we finally know, something might be there to stop us. That magic trick will turn into a flame that will rapidly spread onto all of us. Hunger, an emotion we can hardly control. When you let out your rage, there is no turning back. You then look down at the person you've become. And why? Why do we suddenly blow ourselves up without considering the repercussions? Sometimes it's because we don't get what we want. Sometimes it can be discussions with your family, reminding you that you're not the ideal child they envisioned, which disgustingly makes you scream your lungs out. At this age, everything annoys you. That is what teen angst actually entails. And I fucking hate that they refer to us in that way. Because of this, the flame inside of us can be kindled by anything. I'm sick of everything right now. Occasionally, we feel threatened by others. That is why we use anger as a form of defense, rebellion, and jealousy. Nothing worse than jealousy. When I feel it, all I can think about is setting that whole damn house on fire. However, we can't do anything. We are trapped not only with our deranged minds, but also with our bodies, personalities, and emotions. The only thing stopping me from letting go all of my wrath is my anxiety. Yes, I have fear. You might pretend you don't have it, but everyone does. Fear can cause anxiety, and anxiety can cause fear. Being scared is like laying in a chilly dark room by yourself, waiting for your inner demons to attack. Tick, tock. You're being consumed by the clock. When you're anxious, it seems like your life is in a peril with each tick of the clock. You have a lot on your mind. You become anxious about the passing of time, and in a split second, you're prepared to turn to the next chapter, or perhaps not. Social media has helped our terror and anxiety grow faster. You see what everyone posts and makes you overthink. Everybody likes you, or everybody lies to you. Social anxiety. You don't want to see anyone, talk to anyone, or even hear about anyone. You have a tendency to overanalyze every aspect of every situation. Sometimes you just want to hide, pretend that you don't even exist. And I should not fear. Fear is a mind killer and it's killing millions of teenagers out there. And we should face our fears, but we're cowards. Time has become a pool of emotions. You start feeling sad. I'm sad. There are no other words to describe these feelings. It feels horrible. You feel like a nobody. Have I given enough? I don't think so anymore. All you want to do is cry yourself to sleep. You feel out of depth, like you aren't in control of your life. You increase your social isolation. You have low self-esteem. You feel worthless. You have little to no enjoyment of things you once liked. You have frequent thoughts of death, dying, and suicide. Nostalgia hits me every time like a brick.
Take me to the road. Okay.
Can't we go back to being kids? Nothing has felt the same ever since. Our innocence is gone. People can go from people you know to people you don't. So you prefer being alone with your nasty mind. Sadness is like the feeling of drowning in water. It's like you can escape it, but you're on the verge of dying. We don't feel comfortable with ourselves. We hate our bodies, our faces. Everything about us makes us disgusted. We have committed awful things we know are wrong, and we feel shame. Why did we do it? Did I need to fill that empty void I feel inside? Aren't we too young to feel like this? We are fools with the slowest hearts. We make mistakes. I wash my own body with my tears to bring me back to life. But when we finally close our eyes and take a deep breath, our smallest fears fly away. You wake up and you feel your soul illuminated with pure happiness. You reach the end of the difficult path of emotions to finally get here, the end of the road. And what is after the cross line? Happiness. You're happier. You hear laughter again. We managed to escape all of the walls tumbling down. You're shining now. Your friends and family are the best thing that ever happened to you. You take advantage of these teenage years, having the time of your life. I came to the realization that we will never be this age again. Why spend it locked up being sad when you could go out, exploring the world that we will once miss when we are gone? You then look back at all the memories you lived. All of these people you have met during all those years have built the person you are today. All those moments we cried, screamed, we feared, we asked. With newfound strength, we face the future with smiles, knowing that everything will be alright. We embrace the next era gratefully, cherishing these golden years